Hey everybody. Not sure what's going on. We're going to give this a second and just see what happens. Um, Ecamm is being weird and giving me an error that it normally doesn't give. I don't know if it's the beta or if it's just
Your internet? No, because it's an error for me.
I mean, it could, in theory, be the internet if it doesn't have the bandwidth.
I don't know. Our internet's been weird lately.
Okay, I'm going to keep half an eye on this. If we stop streaming all of a sudden and we all of a sudden go dark,
We'll be back if we can.
we'll be back. We're just going to have to keep half an eye on it and hope that the tech gods are in my favor tonight. So, we're not going to do the countdown timer for obvious reasons. We're having issues, obviously. We're just going to go ahead and get started then. We are doing a, I don't remember what it's fully called. It is a garlic herb butter, shrimp, and lobster tails. So, we actually, just a little background here, we decided to try a meals kit service. For those that are wondering, this is HelloFresh. So that's where this one came from. But we also have a box coming from Blue Apron as well. We're going to try both. And we might do a meal out of that one in a couple days live and try that one as well. So all we've done so far really is just wash potatoes and wash off the broccoli. So you didn't really miss much. We're going to go ahead and get going then. So I have someone helping me with reading tonight just because it's a lot for me to manage this and cook and...
No, I can't do the tech.
Yeah.
Alright, you already did that one. So, open up those chives.
Okay.
Give them a quick rinse.
And what I like about HelloFresh from just first impression, I like their packaging. It's super easy. Everything's labeled really nicely. You know exactly what bag goes to what meal and...
Well, all the produce and stuff came in one bag for the meal.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the... Right.
Grab the plastic and throw it. You're going to learn to clean as you go, I swear to God. Other plastic. On top of the potato masher. Alright, mince those.
Okay, so for mincing, probably the best tool for the job is our knives. And I'm going to use the Sentoku knife, 5-inch. Seriously, probably the knife I use the most, to be honest.
There's some good and fresh.
They do.
Okay, reserve about 2 teaspoons of those minced chives. Set them aside to
Oh, hang on, I'm going to run them through one more time. Okay.
2 teaspoons set aside to the corner of your knife.
What do you think? That? Okay.
It's for another step.
Okay, and I can go over there.
Then zest and have 1 lemon.
Okay. So where am I zesting it to? Just on my board?
Sure.
So when we're zesting, we are only going to grab that yellow part because the white part is the pith, and it is extremely bitter.
What are you zesting it with? What is that?
This is not actually Pampered Chef. This is just a zester, but you could also use the Pampered Chef microplane, which I was going to grab, but I couldn't find mine. I think it's in the garage. So.
Good place for it. You good?
I'm like paranoid now. I keep looking.
I don't know how much you need.
But once I have it, I can't.
True.
Okay.
Now cut half of it into 1/4-inch slices.
1/4-inch slices. What is going on here? Hang on, let me grab. Okay.
Okay. Then using the kitchen shears or a kitchen shears, cut along the underside of each lobster tail shell.
Okay. So because lobster is raw meat, we're gonna move this board off to the side. Grab a different board.
Okay, can I read you the full instruction before you start cutting?
Yes.
Using kitchen shears, cut along underside of each lobster tail shell, leaving meat intact and stopping at the tail. Pull sides of shell apart to expose meat. Do not remove meat from shell.
Okay.
So if anyone's wondering, this is not a typical Monday night dinner at our house. We're kind of excited about this one.
I don't know how well they can hear you because the mic is way over here by me.
That's true. So repeat what I said.
What the? I did not push anything.
We're off again?
No, it changed scenes. All of a sudden, it was on a screen share.
Weird.
I didn't touch anything. That was bizarre. I looked up and all of a sudden I was on a different scene. Okay, say it again.
Okay. What? So take the shears and no, underside. Right there, down the middle, but stop when you get to the tail. I hope those shears are clean.
They are.
Scallop. Don't cut into the tail.
I'm not. I'm going slow.
Pull the two sides apart, but don't take the meat out of the shell. Just expose it. There. That's good.
Okay.
I'll show you the picture. You might want to pull it further apart, but for now, just to get it started. basically breaking it back, so to speak. Just pop it open.
Okay.
Alright. Now they want you're gonna need another cutting board.
Why?
Because they want you to dice the potatoes.
Okay.
Basically, we're doing all the prep.
Okay.
Nope, go behind you. There's room behind you.
This is a lot easier without a dog in my way.
Yeah, your dog is hoping you drop something. She's looking for dinner, even though she already ate.
Okay, potatoes. Okay, what am I doing?
Dice into half-inch pieces. Place in a medium pot. Your stock pot is not a medium pot.
I will.
You like that stock pot, but that is not a medium pot. You don't think they can hear me? You should probably be repeating.
You're actually being picked up a little bit because I can see the audio. So we're cutting these into half-inch pieces, just in case the audio didn't come through. Actually, you know what I could do? Now they should be able to hear you.
Okay.
I'm just gonna turn this
Probably
off.
want to cut most of those at least one more time for half-inch pieces. You've got like 1-inch pieces. At least the bigger ones.
Okay. Oh, I guess I could go to this shop. Okay, we're gonna come off that shot because that camera's being weird. What is going on with the tech tonight?
I have no idea. Maybe it's the same thing that has Scout in the mood. So why did we decide to try this?
Honestly, for convenience. There are a lot of nights where it's just not real convenient to start making dinner at certain times, or
We've been eating out a lot.
and we've been eating out a lot. So we're trying this to see if that helps.
You need a medium pot and then throw them in with enough salted water to cover.
And I have a tip about potatoes and boiling potatoes.
Huh?
I have a tip for the audience.
Okay.
So, everyone always asks, do you start potatoes in hot water, boiling water, or do you start them in cold boiling water? Same is true for things like
Hot water or cold water? Not cold boiling water.
Okay, I'm tired. Give me a break, people.
It's not people, it's just me.
Hot boiling water or cold water. Same is true with a lot of people ask about
Hard-boiled eggs?
hard-boiled eggs, but there's one other produce.
Carrots?
No, it'll come to me at some point.
Corn on the cob?
Maybe, but I don't remember off the top of my head. Essentially, here's the rule of thumb: if the vegetable in question grows above ground, you want to start in hot boiling water. If the vegetable in question grows below ground, you want to start in cold water. So, potatoes
Just
grow.
enough to cover.
Yep. And then my other tip with potatoes is you actually want to use more salt than you think you're going to need, because potatoes soak up a lot of salt. So I usually go about 2 pinches. 3 pinches. And I'm assuming bring this to a boil.
Yep. Bring to a boil and cook until tender, 15 to 20 minutes.
Sounds good. We're on high. What's next?
While potatoes cook, cut broccoli florets into bite-sized pieces if necessary. A couple of those.
A couple of these. So for that, I'm actually gonna cut that in half.
That one is not bite-sized.
Half again. That good?
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, we're gonna go on a baking sheet.
Turn back. Ooh, that's a big one. Hang on.
And those lemon slices can go on the baking sheet with the broccoli.
It's covered in. Slices.
And then hit them with a drizzle of olive oil and some salt and pepper.
Okay. So EVOO, name the reference for those watching.
Rachel, right? Drizzle, not dousing.
I wanted to make sure I got all the pieces.
Justin, no more oil. Oh my God.
I drizzle.
That was not a drizzle.
That was a drizzle.
That was a monsoon.
Salt and pepper, you said?
Salt and pepper. I would love to know how we lost our salt grinder. Blame the neighbors.
Okay, 425.
They go on the top rack at 425 for 15 to 20
Real quick before
minutes.
this goes in, we are using stoneware. This is the older style stoneware, so it is not dishwasher safe. The way you indicate it, it's on the bottom. I'm not going to flip it over because I dump it on the floor. but we're gonna put that in.
15 to 20 minutes.
Timer.
15.
Oops. Still more, I'm probably gonna go 20, just because it's not gonna get as hot as metal. So 20.
When it comes out, you toss it with the lemon zest.
Got it.
The non-reserved lemon zest.
Okay. What's next?
Okay. Meanwhile, place garlic and butter in a small microwave-safe bowl.
Oh, I should have the comments open. I don't even have them open. Okay, sorry. Just thought of that.
Okay.
Okay. I think tonight is teaching me we need to call Spectrum.
Yeah. What's the matter? Do you want to go outside?
Everyone, Scout is saying hello. I'm assuming I'm using both of these.
Yeah, all of it.
Okay.
Go. Good boy, Miles.
You know what this feels like? You know the yogurts you guys got as kids, the Go-Go
Yogurt?
Squeeze? It's kind of what this feels like.
Okay.
Hang
You're going to
on.
microwave it 5 to 10 seconds, they said, just until softened.
It's actually pretty soft already.
Then I wouldn't do more than 5 seconds.
Yeah. Okay.
If it's pretty soft already, you might not want to do it. Your
What do you
call. It looks pretty soft to me.
I'm not going to do it. Okay.
Okay, rinse the shrimp under cold water. And then you're going to pat it dry with paper towels, so you might want to lay some paper towels out.
Okay, I'm going to rinse this off real quick because I can use the whole
This is broccoli.
Huh?
This is broccoli. Very good. Why are they barking with the neighbors? Why do they bark? If you have to go potty, go potty. You can't just stand out here and bark at the horse. Are you gonna take a nap? She's completely lost her mind. She's sunbathing in the dark.
Okay. Whatever floats her boat.
She really loves to be outside. These are all cleaned already?
Yep, they're already cleaned up.
Nice.
I just
thought
rinsed
was
them
gonna
off.
be- I thought I was going to be sitting here pulling tails off.
There are no tails. When they say it's ready to go,
They're not kidding.
okay, I'm just gonna pat these dry with some paper towels.
Then throw them in one of the bowls. The purple one here.
Oops, oops, I broke. Ah! Okay, well that didn't work.
Wet paper towel you thought was going to pick up shrimp?
I thought it would hold it enough for me to do that. Okay. And trash. Okay.
Okay, now they're going to get a drizzle of oil.
Or EVOL.
EVO. It just says oil, actually. I don't know.
I grabbed EVO, so.
Half of the paprika.
This one. Yeah, they really take no assumptions that you have any of it. They send you everything.
Okay, your potatoes are boiling just as we hit 15 minutes, so that's good. They'll both be done at the same time.
Okay.
Half of it.
Look a lot half.
I don't think it's that exact. A quarter teaspoon of garlic powder. I don't know how much is in there.
0.09 ounces.
Well, let's find more than a quarter teaspoon.
We're just gonna shake it again then.
But a quarter teaspoon is very little, so don't go nuts because you won't have it for what you need it for later. Salt and pepper. Yeah, it just says here, be sure to measure the garlic powder we sent. You don't measure anything.
No, I do not. I am not a measurer. Why I don't bake.
Much to my chagrin.
It's good enough. I'm like paranoid. I keep looking over just to make sure. And Spectrum's getting phone call after tonight.
Alright.
Okay.
Heat a large pan over medium-high heat. Once hot, add shrimp. And you're going to cook it, stirring occasionally, until opaque and cooked through 3 to 5 minutes.
Okay. So preheat it.
And then they're going to go into a different medium-sized bowl.
I've got plenty of bowls. I just grabbed a bunch.
Yeah. But just so people know, we own 2 of those purple bowls. So if they see another one,
Yeah.
it's a different bowl.
It is. We do own 2. So how's everyone doing?
I'm good. Oh, I'm late. Sorry.
No, take
I'm
your
not
pill.
scheduled to take my meds.
Yeah, you're about 10 minutes late. Does it say oil in the pan or not?
No, 'cause there's oil in the shrimp.
Good point.
If you need a little more so they don't stick.
Another thing I was just thinking of in my head.
Medium-high heat, is that where you're at?
Another thing, if you wanted to not dirty a pan, and that just popped into my head, you could pull out the grilling griddle and do this on the grilling griddle as well. Just thought of that as I'm standing here.
Did I didn't think of it earlier?
If I had read that, I would have thought of it. $170.
What are you shooting for?
200, 300.
Oh, big difference there, dude.
We're over 200, so we're gonna go with it. Chef tongs. And remember, the big thing with shrimp is they cook very fast. Okay.
Okay, cover them with foil. You're gonna need to cover that pan.
Oh, now you're telling me.
I didn't know, they should have said large pan with cover, because we don't have a cover for that one. That one doesn't have a lid.
What do I need to cover for?
Cooking the lobster tails.
I have a
They
better
want,
pan
they
for
want
that.
you to cook it they wanted you to cook it in the same pan, but we're not gonna be able to. Because I think they wanted the seasoning from the shrimp to transfer a little bit, but we can't. There's no cover
I have
for
a
that
better
pan.
pan for it anyway.
That one's gonna need to be in the sink to stir
I'll
the
switch
potatoes.
it and tell them it's a little bit. I have this.
That's a good idea.
That's a chef product. So, haven't really shown you guys this one. This is from, I believe it's our spring line this year. It is the steamer pan. Actually, this may be fall. I don't remember. It is the steamer pan. It's got the insertable basket, silicone, however you say it,
And the detachable handle.
and the detachable handle. Push the button, slide down, and it pops right on.
So can I read this? Because I think you might want to use the steamer
Okay.
function. It says, heat same pan over medium-high heat. Add lobster tails, cut sides up, and a splash of water. So you are steaming them a little bit.
Let's use the steamer function then.
Cover pan and cook until lobster is slightly opaque and almost cooked through, 3 minutes.
Okay. So for the steamer function, we're just gonna put a little bit of water in the bottom.
Just a little bit, because later you're going to pull the tails out of the top and throw them in the bottom with the garlic butter.
Okay. I'm gonna turn the burner back on to that same temp. Tray in.
Cut side up.
Yep, I'm just gonna wait for the water to.
Don't wait too long. You're going to have a mad rush here in a minute. already steaming up.
Yep. Okay.
So when they're cooked, uncover the pan and add half. You're gonna want to dump the water out, obviously, if there's any left. Add half the softened garlic herb butter. Save the rest for serving. Spoon melted butter over lobster until meat is opaque and cooked through.
Okay.
Or you could fall back on that pan if you want. Might be a better idea.
Might be a better
Seasoning.
This one just had a lid.
Yeah, and for 3 to 5 minutes to steam them.
And this has the basket for steaming.
Actually, it says 3 minutes on this. It was 3 to 5 on the shrimp.
Which realistically can come in like 1 to 2 minutes. Because they are such a fast.
What I'm going to do is pull this pan out of the sink and set it to the back of the stove or up to the side. So you can finish the tails in there. And then put the colander back for the potato. So when that timer goes off, the potatoes go in the colander and the sheet comes out of the oven.
Okay.
And it can go over here on the wood cutting board. I'm just scoping out space for you. I'm not telling you what to do. Other side. Don't throw food
It's
on
okay.
that side.
It's okay.
Oh, I threw food in the sink. Slightly opaque and almost cooked through.
You want to pull them up just to...
I can't see.
I'd say 1 minute.
You don't want them done because they're going to go in the pan now.
Well, that's true. So maybe I won't plan that.
You want them almost done. We'll make sure they're done before we eat them. So your tails in your other pan with half of the garlic herb butter. Snacking.
It's tasty.
You're gonna need a spoon. You're gonna need a spoon. Not a big spoon. Put your tails in and start spooning the butter over the meat. When they're cooked through, honey, you might want to put them on the heat once in a while too.
It's hard to get them out.
You need a little bit more of the garlic herb butter. Sparks, you need to get mild to come outside.
Where am I going with these?
They're going to, well, wait, we got more to do. Just set them to the back of the stove where they're not cooking. Do your potatoes and pull the stuff out. With the oven. The other ones are hanging. In the package. Okay. Where you have to have a little cutting board.
Okay.
You gotta take this one. I was moving it for you and you're on track. Problem is we don't have enough counter space right now because we're still trying to paint the guest room.
Every time.
There's no smoke! I don't understand!
Give me a thing. I got it.
This is hilarious! There's no smoke!
You know what? What else can go wrong tonight?
It's okay. Oh. Just opening the door.
Okay, what am I doing now?
Okay.
I've lost complete train of thought now.
So, in the pan with the lobster tails.
Yes.
Everything else can wait for a minute. You're going to add the reserved chives, so the 2 teaspoons of chives.
Okay.
Some of the lemon zest needs to go on top of these. And then some goes in the pan with the,
Okay.
hit the lobster tails with some salt and pepper. Give it all a good toss. And then if it's all fully cooked, like set it on the heat for a minute.
Butter.
And then you need a clean cutting board to transfer them to, because they can't go on the one that came off of. But I had an idea. What you could do is take the one they came off of,
Yeah.
wipe it off, and then flip it over and put them on the other side. Because the other side is perfectly clean. That's why I had paper towels in my hand. Wipe off the cutting board and then flip it over. Because you gotta do more. Just wiping it off is just so it can go on the counter without making a mess.
Right.
What's he doing? Okay, going back to the roast vegetables. I think you're pretty much done. Looking. Half the lemon zest, yeah, you're done with those, so that's good. The potatoes, we're going back to those. So there's a little bit of cooking water and I completely forgot. That's fine. Oh, good. Okay, we'll use that. So, you're going to mash the potatoes. They can go back in the pan they came out of. and they get mashed with the crème fraîche and a tablespoon of plain butter. What you doing there, big girl?
Oops. Again, what else can go wrong? Don't answer that because I really don't want to know the answer.
So my grandfather was famous for two sayings. One of them is pertinent right now. He always said, no matter what was going wrong, my grandfather would always chime in with, "Be glad it isn't any worse." So, even though things may be going wrong right now, they could be worse.
This is true.
Like, we could not be about to eat shrimp and lobster tails.
This is very true.
Nothing is burned. It's just our smoke detector has an attitude. Kind of like your dog.
It's always the oven whenever it's above 400.
But we've cleaned the oven how many times? There's nothing in there.
And it's weird because it only does it when it's above 400 or above.
There's a very large tablespoon of butter, dude.
You said a tablespoon? Shit. I thought you said 2. Okay.
Standard practice for you. Alright. Stir in the reserved chives. Oh no, wait. Never mind. Yes, the remaining chives.
I'm not a big chive fan.
Set them aside for me. Leave them aside for me. Season with salt and pepper. And mash them. You haven't done that yet.
One of these days I'm going to build the thing that Elton Brown has for pepper grinder that's attached to a drill.
How hard is it to turn a pepper grinder? You talking about your potato masher while you do it?
Potato masher. Great thing about it, you can pinch it and collapse it so it can lay flat in the drawer. Otherwise it's going to stand. Go one-handed.
Most of them do.
Like most.
You get caught in the drawer.
Get caught in the drawer. You can make it go flat. So. I'm guessing this is where the water's supposed to come in, because this is a pretty...
Yeah, give a little bit of the lobster water. It's not starchy, but at least it's flavored a little bit.
Let's get a little bit more liquid.
Otherwise, give it a little bit of milk if you need
That's
to.
what I was just thinking I might do.
Okay. Set those aside, they're done. Grab the lobster tails back. Nope, on the cutting board. You need a cutting board. And you're gonna take your chef's knife and cut them in half. Just follow that same cut you already did. Go all the way through it. Probably need to kind of hold it this way with the knife under your hand. That's good. Dish up a plate or two.
Okay.
So people can see what you done. And then let's eat. It smells amazing.
Lobster tail. Spoon and serve shrimp. Shrimp.
And then just look and see the whole thing. Throw some veggies on it and I'll eat that plate. And it also said about cutting the rest of the lemon into wedges. But I knew you wouldn't want that and I don't really care. So you didn't.
I want to know what she's from me.
Well, we can do that. We can do that off camera. Throw some veggies on it, just let people see.
So, what is everyone else's plans for the rest of the evening? Ours are going to be watching a little bit of Harry Potter, and then tomorrow we're going to Universal to go see Harry. And there it is. Looks freaking amazing. Hope you guys had a great time. One last thing before we go. If you are interested in booking your own party, you can join us here. And we hope to have you soon. And until next time, guys, I apologize for any of the tech issues that we had tonight.
And the smoke alarm.
And the smoke alarm. And, well, anything else that went wrong. And we will see you guys, hopefully, with no tech issues in the next one. Have a good night, everyone.